Our commitment is to deliver very fast broadband to all Australians sooner, cheaper and more affordably. And the absolute minimum speed will be 25 megabits per second, which that's a minimum. So it's not up to 25, it is a minimum of 25, which under Labor's NBN is the maximum you can get on wireless and satellite in the bush. So 25 megs, that's the minimum, and that is more than enough for most residential customers to do what they want to do today. What we're going to do is then, in another 3 years, that we'll achieve all of that by 2016. In order to get the thing done economically and quickly, you've got fibre to the node, so that is to say the fibre comes 3 kilometres or so from the exchange, hooks into the copper network 300 or 400 or 500 metres from your house, and by that means you get very fast broadband but much quicker and at lower cost. If you've got that and you still want to have fibre to your house, yes, that is possible, and that would be a charge of some thousands of dollars. But this is the point. Exactly how much will that be? I don't think many people will ask for that, David, because the speeds available over the fibre to the node network are so high. I don't anticipate there'll be any demand for it. But if somebody does want it, it's feasible, and I think that is fair.
But you can guarantee that final connection, if people want it, won't be as much as $5,000.
Well, we haven't set a rate for it, but I can tell you the typical distance from one of these nodes to the average distance would be about 500 metres, and I can only give you the example in the UK. The cost of getting fibre on demand over that distance is £1,500, which I think would work out at about $3,000. Yeah, well, just let me add to that, because I think I know where you're coming from. When you roll out a fibre to the node network, you should always do so with a view to having the option of going fibre to the premise down the track. That might be 5 years' time, it might be 10 years' time, it might be 15 years' time, it might be never. But putting that additional fibre capacity out to the fibre distribution point is very cheap to do that. So that's how you provision fibre on demand, and it's how you provision upgrades. We've set this out in the background paper, the economics of this, but I can assure you that we are well aware of the need to preserve your optionality and flexibility in terms of network design.
Finally and quickly,
our promise is to tell the truth about the NBN, and we'll honour that.